Okay, if you've ever tried to recreate that perfect street food style Thai spicy seafood salad at home, yum Ruam Mit, and it just ended up, well, kind of watery or maybe overwhelmingly spicy, you are definitely in the right place. In this explainer, we're going to completely decode the secrets of authentic Thai spicy seafood salad. We're going to break down the exact step-by-step techniques so that anyone, literally anywhere in the world, can make this flawlessly right in their own kitchen. Let's get into it. So, we're actually starting with a pretty fascinating piece of source material. It's an exclusive data drop from Google Thailand, all the way back in 2020. The chef we're following here was selected to announce the top trending food searches of that year, and he did it while giving a total masterclass in salad making. Just to give you a quick taste of what people were searching for back then, number one was sun-dried pork, or Moo Dad Deaw, closely followed by brownies and coconut pancakes. Now, as delicious as those sound, we're going to pivot straight to the ultimate celebration dish the chef prepares during this countdown. It's the ultimate dish for gathering with friends, spicy seafood salad. And to get it right, we absolutely have to start with the foundation. Which brings us to pillar one, the dressing and the spice scale. Now, for a lot of international cooks, balancing a Thai dressing is honestly super intimidating, right? You've got intense heat, sharp acid, deep saltiness, and rich sweetness all fighting for dominance. But here is a total game changer from our source material that solves the biggest problem non-Thai cooks face, controlling the spice level. The genius trick? You mix your chilies. You use ginger chilies for the actual fire, the real spice. But you mix in red spur chilies to get that vibrant, mouth-watering red color. So if you're cooking for a crowd that just can't handle extreme heat, you just dial back the ginger chilies and keep the red spur. You get the whole authentic look without completely blowing everyone's heads off. And here is the secret ingredient that really ties the whole thing together: pickled garlic juice. This is an absolute staple in Thai cooking, and it is crucial for this dressing. It adds this incredibly mellow, well-rounded sweetness that completely smooths out the sharp bite of fresh lime juice and the heavy saltiness of fish sauce. It takes the dressing from just sour and spicy to something perfectly balanced, rich, and complex. So how do we actually build it? It's surprisingly easy if you just follow these blender steps. First step, toss your chilies and sugar right into the blender. You can use traditional palm sugar or regular white sugar, that's totally fine. But getting the sweet heat base right, non-negotiable. Then pour in your pickled garlic juice, squeeze in your fresh lime juice, add your fish sauce, and blend the whole shebang until it's completely smooth. And hey, always taste it at this stage. It should literally punch you in the taste buds with a perfect harmony of sweet, sour, salty, and spicy. Okay, with our dressing perfected and resting, we need to prep our proteins. We're starting with a minced pork. But before we do, I have a critical question for you, one that ruins so many homemade Thai salads. When you cook your minced pork, why must you use barely any water? Well, here's the crucial point. Excess water is the absolute enemy of a good yum Ruam Mit. If you boil your minced pork in a ton of water and then dump it into your salad, that extra liquid is going to completely dilute your carefully crafted, punchy dressing. You literally must cook the pork in a tiny pot with almost zero water, just enough to keep it from sticking. We want our dressing to gorgeously coat the ingredients, not drown them in a soup, right? All right, let's move to our second pillar, the art of blanching. Cooking your seafood and noodles for this isn't just about throwing things into boiling water and hoping for the best. It's a precise, scientific art form. You really need to stick to these golden blanching timers to get that perfect street food texture. Fresh shrimp, give them about 1 minute maximum. For your sausages, and notice we're using the English term Vietnamese sausage here for what is known in Thai as Moo Yor, just to make it super easy for you to shop for. Those only need about 30 to 40 seconds, just to heat through. And your dry glass noodles, make sure to soak them in water first. Then they just need about 1.5 to 2 minutes to become perfectly soft, but still beautifully chewy. Now, this next tip from the chef absolutely blew my mind. He gives a super urgent warning. Don't stir the shrimp or squid, or it will smell fishy. Seriously, when you drop your seafood into that rapidly boiling water, just leave it alone. Let the heat do its job. Stirring it actually disrupts the temperature and releases compounds that create a really unpleasant fishy odor. So just drop it in and wait. And this rule applies doubly to the squid. If you're using banana squid, time is absolutely of the essence. You just drop the squid pieces in, gently spread them out so they don't clump together, and get them out the second they turn opaque. Overcooking squid causes it to rapidly shrink, lose all of its natural sweet ocean flavor, and turn into a rubbery, unchewable mess. Nobody wants that. Now, while we are busy blanching our noodles, shrimp, squid, and sausages, there is one major pitfall you absolutely have to avoid. Do not blanch the crab sticks. It's a really common mistake. If you drop delicate imitation crab sticks into a rolling boil, they're going to completely disintegrate and ruin the entire texture of your salad. They go in later, I promise. Okay, now for the absolute best part, the final delicious mix. The assembly process is where the real magic happens. We've got our perfectly balanced dressing ready, and our flawlessly blanched proteins and noodles are completely drained of any excess water. So grab a large bowl and combine your blanched seafood, sausages, glass noodles, and that dry-cooked minced pork. Next, just pour that glorious, spicy blended dressing right over the top. Now is the time to add your fresh, crunchy elements, like sliced tomatoes and shallots. You want to add them now so they keep their crisp texture and don't get soggy. Toss it all together really gently so every single noodle is coated in that fiery red sauce. Finally, we add the delicate finishing touches that give this dish its authentic street food aroma and that amazing textual contrast. Remember those unblanched crab sticks? Now is when you gently fold them in. Then, generously top the whole salad with roasted peanuts. This provides a fantastic fatty crunch that cuts right through the acidic spice. And lastly, a garnish of fresh Chinese celery. It adds this incredible herbal aroma that is the absolute signature of a true Thai seafood salad. And look at that, by mastering the chili color to heat ratio, utilizing that magical pickled garlic juice, controlling your water content, and strictly following those blanching timers, you've literally just unlocked how to make one of the most complex tasting dishes in the world. So, with this secret dressing perfectly balanced and your blanching rules officially mastered, what other intimidating, authentic dishes are you ready to conquer in your own kitchen? Keep exploring, keep cooking, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.